And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the next fight of the evening, introducing first, in the blue corner, he's coming from Belarus. Welcome to EVGENY Manko-Sibirskiy. Manko-Sibirskiy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent into the red corner. He's coming from Moldova. Make some noise. Welcome to IVAN Andrushchenko.
A much more experienced fighter here in Ivan Andrushchenko, making his way down to cage side from Moldova, but now resides in Ukraine. Made his debut in July of 2014 and has 16 more professional fights than his opponent does. So this is going to be an uphill battle for the Belarusian, and in fact, there's not a whole lot between these two as far as age is concerned. In fact, Andrushchenko is actually 2 years younger than Manko-Sibirskiy is, and somehow has 16 more professional fights. This kid just loves to fight. He's in the cage very often, and he's been in Eagles Fighting Championships before. That was back at EFC 8. It was a loss to Bogdan Barbu, the current absolute champion. in the bantamweight division. He has lost one fight, won one fight, and had one fight ruled a no contest in his last 3. So he's really all over the place. Last fight was a draw in October of 2018. 5 of his wins by submission, 5 of them by decision. So you really have no idea what to expect from this guy. If you just look at his stats, look at his fight history, look at his records, he's really all over the place. It's very hard to predict what's going to happen anytime Ivan Andrushchenko steps inside the ring. Overall, he's got 12 victories, 10 losses, and 1 draw. So what is going to happen here in this inaugural flyweight contest here at Eagles Fighting Championships? 2 completely different fighters, one very experienced, one not so much. One from Belarus, one from Moldova by way of Ukraine.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the blue corner, age 24, weighing 57 kilogram, height 1.67 meters, having a personal record of 7 fights, 3 wins, and 4 losses. He's fighting for Aquarium. Make some noise to, from Belarus, EVGENY Manko-Sibirskiy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the red corner, age 22, weighing 57 kilogram, height 1.68 meters, having a personal record of 23 fights, 12 wins, 1 draw, and 10 losses. He's fighting for Volkodav. Make some noise from Moldova to Ivan Andrushchenko. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a flyweight bout under 67 kilogram, 5 minutes per round, 1 extra round, MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Marius Domasat. Round 1.
All right, let's do it. Belarus versus Moldova. Flyweight action here, and expect quick striking. Look at this, how quick he moved with that jab. He even cocked it back before he let it fly, and it was still quicker than I could call. That is EVGENY Manko-Sibirskiy of Belarus. Nice acrobatics there by Andrushchenko, who hit the canvas unintentionally and flipped himself back up. It's like we're watching Cirque du Soleil. So I told you about these flyweights. So quick, so agile. Look at Sibirskiy staying right in front of his man, popped him with a left hook right to the jaw, and then followed it up with a low kick. Lots of juking and jiving from Andrushchenko. See, paws out there at that left hand. Sibirskiy just standing right in front of him here. Hitting with low kicks from a distance. Takes the back now. Andrushchenko being lifted right up off the ground that time as he raises his hips. Looking for an opening here. Look how quick he just wrapped himself right around his opponent now. Hit his head on the way over. Andrushchenko now. Great position to be in here. But Sibirskiy, I have a feeling, even though statistically he lacks a lot of experience, it seems to me like he's just a lot more comfortable and fluid inside the ring. He seems very confident in his skills, even though he lacks that experience. If you take away the experience factor, both guys are very, very even, about the same age, about the same height and weight, similar body structures. That body triangle now being applied by Andrushchenko. Cannot free his arms here. Once he gets those arms free, it's going to be bad news. Well, he's got, oh no, he wraps the left arm back up again here. Andrushchenko's not going to be able to do a whole lot as long as he got control of the arms, but it's a different story now. And once again, taking the back, refusing to let go. Where's he going to go from here? He's still got to be careful. Now, you can certainly get choked out from this position, so he's got to be careful. You can see Andrushchenko's trying to adjust his body weight, trying to pull his opponent backwards, back down to the ground. Crowd now leaning forward in their chairs a little bit more, waiting to see what's going to happen here. As you can see, Pavel Zhuravlev, Glory interim light heavyweight champion, doing the commentary in Russian or Ukrainian here at ringside. Actually got 3 languages going on simultaneously, depending on where and how you're watching. Got Russian, English, and Romanian all done here. Moldova is an interesting country because it's about 50-50 split here. About half the people speak Romanian, half of them speak Russian. And as you ride around town, you'll notice that all the signage and the advertisements and everything is kind of half written in Romanian, half in Russian, sometimes both. Look at those elbows just coming down here. Got to be careful not to throw 12-6 elbow. Those are illegal. Even if it's to the back, I suppose it would still be illegal. It doesn't matter where you hit your opponent. Still looking to finish off a choke. I don't think I've ever seen this position for so long without it finally going to the ground, but such it is right now. Well, we told you we wouldn't know what to expect. This is the first time we've ever had a flyweight matchup here in Eagles. I certainly wouldn't have expected this. Still, we have this cat and mouse game here as he looks for the choke, refuses to relinquish the body lock here. Look at how he's got his back. Look at, you can see he's watching the screen. He's looking up at the big TV screen here inside the arena. He's got his back to the cage, and he's watching the screen, and whenever he sees his opponent's head pop out, he punches it. Smart move from EVGENY Manko-Sibirskiy of Belarus. It's almost like playing a game of whack-a-mole. As soon as that mole's head pops up, you can see IVAN Sibirskyi, the current EFC lightweight champion, cornering Sibirskiy. So we go back and take a look at highlights from round number 1. Watch this. Pops right up, creates some space. It's also interesting too how you can't see it on your screen, but already Sibirskiy is on the ground, still getting worked on by his teammates. Andrushchenko is on the ground, and basically between rounds, the whole time, that whole minute, Sibirskiy of Belarus was just ready to go. He didn't even want to listen to what his coaches had to say. He already popped up. He was walking around in his corner. And Andrushchenko taking a seat. You see he's still taking some deep breaths over there. And we are ready for round number 2. Hard right hand landed on the back of the shoulder that time. A little bit short of the target as that low kick lands on the inside of the knee. Andrushchenko is really taking in some deep breaths here. I guarantee it took a lot of energy on his behalf to hold on to that body lock and not let go of that. You don't believe me, just try holding something and squeezing it as hard as you can with your legs. You do that for a solid 2 or 3 minutes, I guarantee you're going to be zapped of all your energy. But refused to capitulate. And perhaps that's why he's a little bit sluggish here in round number 2. Solid low kick that time. Look how quick that low kick went in. Both guys very itinerant here in the second round, showing a lot of motion, a lot of movement. I'm really impressed with the stamina, the recuperative powers of Sibirskiy. Like I said, he didn't even take a break at all between the rounds. He was just up, moving around, getting ready, preparing himself for round number 2. That also does a psych job on your opponent too. If he's tired, if he's sitting down, if he's getting worked on a lot in his corner and you're just not even taking a break between rounds, can certainly get in the head of your opponent. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. Andrushchenko again, looking a bit sluggish here in round number 2, certainly moving around a lot, but a lot less active and seems a little bit unwilling to engage here. Meanwhile, Sibirskiy throwing a lot of shots, catching him very solidly with those low kicks on the outside of the lead left leg of Andrushchenko. There's that right hand again. He's got that left shoulder high. The way he holds his left hand, he kind of hides behind his left shoulder like that. And as a result, those punches are not finding the head, they're finding the shoulder. Inside low kick that time. Still attacking the lead leg. Scores to the body as well. Look how he hides behind his shoulder like that. And again, hits the shoulder. Body kick lands. Looks like there's a small little cut on the bridge of the nose of the Belarusian. Probably not bothering him too much. Left hand that time scores. Seems like Andrushchenko's confidence, though, is building. Whoa, boy, he got tagged when he came in, though. Don't know what that's going to do to his confidence as he dodges that shot. Again, this is the inaugural men's flyweight division contest here. Andrushchenko now changes things up, shoots right in, takes him down. Beautiful takedown there. Is completely unexpected as well. I think Sibirskiy was getting a little bit too comfortable in there with the striking and did not expect Andrushchenko to pull that off at all. Really tight body lock there, but Sibirskiy plows right through him and takes him to the ground. Burying the forehead now into the midsection as Andrushchenko tries to peel it away. You can see the blood now smeared on the chest of Andrushchenko. That's from the bridge of the nose. Andrushchenko working off his back here. Picks him up and slams him back down. Sometimes that's enough to take the wind out of somebody, or other times it's just rather ineffectual. Good elbow there from the Moldovan. End of round 2. See that kid wearing a winter coat in the front row, man. It's freezing in this building right now. They must have the front door open or something. There's a draft blowing in here. We go back and take a look at round number 2. Boy, that was a round. I'd say about 80% of that round was just Sibirskiy throwing and landing a whole lot more shots than Andrushchenko was. But then right there at the end, Andrushchenko changed the whole feel of that round, landed a great takedown, and seemed to be controlling the action on the ground. So who knows how they're going to score that round. Kind of a slow scoring round, but Sibirskiy landed a lot of very powerful low kicks. A lot of the punches weren't landing to the head. They were bouncing off the shoulders and whatnot. As we get ready for our 3rd and final round here in this flyweight contest.
Last round, let's go.
Round 3, last round.
Round 3 opening up much the same way round 2 did. As I said, Andrushchenko looked a little bit sluggish when round 2 opened, but maybe he's got his skip back in his step now. You can see he's still breathing kind of hard in there. Sibirskiy looks to be, if anything, a very well-conditioned athlete. Boy, he's hard to hit, isn't he? Andrushchenko is great defensively. A lot of those punches that are being thrown are not landing cleanly. They're either missing completely, or they're landing on the shoulder, landing on the collarbone, not landing cleanly on the chin or the head. There's that low kick again. He keeps tagging the same spot. It's towards the back, almost in the hamstring area. Spinning back fist blocked on the glove. Andrushchenko scoots out of town. Drives again, looking for that same takedown, double leg. Look how he's pressing himself against the cage there to prevent takedown, but he got it anyway. Looking to move over in the side control. Sibirskiy looking to prevent it. Trying to get across, but he got caught up in the legs. He's also got that right arm inside, trying to keep a little bit of space and to push him back over. Look how he's got the left arm of Andrushchenko trapped with his legs, and he's got the left arm. Well, now he's freed the arm now, and now he's clearly in side control. This is what Andrushchenko's been working for here. He's looking for that double leg takedown, trying to get this thing onto the ground. He's very slippery when he's on the feet, avoiding the striking, frustrating Sibirskiy. A lot of those shots missing, bouncing off, being deflected, not landing cleanly. And it seems like he would prefer this thing perhaps to be on the ground. Well, he's got his way now. And let's see where he can go from here. The way he's spreading his legs here, getting a nice solid base on the ground now. Shifts his body weight, changes his position. Got the left arm behind the back of the neck. Sibirskiy, I think he wants to get back up to his feet. Knee was blocked by the elbow. Sibirskiy again trying to create some space, trying to get a little breathing room here. And now he's finally got him out of side control. A little right hand landed to the side of the skull. Nice move there as the Belarusian fighter looking for control, looking for shots with the left hand. Andrushchenko trying to make it back up to his feet. He's got a base underneath of him, and he gets back up, catches a knee, and Sibirskiy backs off, trying to get it back to a standing position. Misses with the right hand. And now look at this, it's Sibirskiy shooting in for a takedown. Scores it, and it's back up already. Andrushchenko got clocked that time with a left hand as he rushed in. Left his guard down. Left hand scores from him though. Sweeps out the legs, but he's getting caught here. Sibirskiy, the right hand underneath, now changes. Elbow goes in, just in the kidney area there. Well, Andrushchenko is going to have a problem. He's got all tied up here from Sibirskiy. And now he's in the guard. Oh, that elbow is just, you can see he's just winding up for it. Time slipping away here in this third and final round, looking for a takedown, and he's not. Meanwhile, Andrushchenko huffing and puffing over there in his corner as we take a look at what happened here in round number 3. Lots of back and forth action here. Both guys scoring takedowns. I believe Andrushchenko had at least 1 or 2 more takedowns in his favor. Perhaps Sibirskiy again getting the better of the striking department. So this is going to be close. This is going to be a close decision here, or is it? President Dorian Damier maybe has a calculator open on his phone trying to figure out how this one's going to end up. Who knows? Let's get the official word from Mike Diamonds.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is by unanimous decision for the blue corner, EVGENY Manko-Sibirskiy.
It was unanimous for the Belarusian, EVGENY Manko-Sibirskiy. Let's hear what he has to say.
Я надеюсь, вам сегодня понравился мой бой. Я второй раз выступаю здесь. Мне очень нравится ваша публика, что вы поддерживаете нас. И еще, мне кажется, в 57 нет пояса. Где он? Я иду за ним.